crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So New Mexico's offense comes onto the field first today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. With the catch, it's Banks. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Aztecs are on the move. They're going to test the right side with this one. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's ball. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
4 wide out set, 2x2 on 2nd and 5. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabs behind the line. It's Wall. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. RPO complete to open the drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
They boot it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. We've played 1 before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Wall. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense getting set for 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throwing right. Makes a connection. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Lobos line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pulls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return. Offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll leave it with the lone back. Makes it past the marker. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Aztecs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Looking for the goal line. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They'll try to pound their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Touchdown, Aztecs! Fitted in the window for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach...
Wide open spaces. The 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, New Mexico. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they'll knock him down. The Aztecs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Up-tempo for the offense. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Running free. Touchdown, San Diego State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Florida State is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 20 to Wake Forest. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Open space in the middle. Pass to 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throwing on the run. Brings it down on the right side. And the Aztecs want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. He'll do it himself.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Gonna look downfield again. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Aztecs are in the red zone. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Malone. Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Aztecs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. Follow the blockers. The offense offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Finds his man. It's Banks. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. The Lobos decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Aztecs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Banks. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. And the Lobos will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. They can...
Got it in stride inside the 20. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Aztecs have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run it. It's Malone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
Hey, it's your job to stop it. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
New Mexico, 14.
chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. He lofts one down the sideline. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. They almost took that thing end to end, but now they have to finish the drive with a score. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got rid of it just in time. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm of throwing the football. And that's why they find them.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Quick handoff. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the move, it's Wall. Crosses the 45. Turning it on. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Banks. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Wants to return it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Obviously, this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, San Diego State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else...
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Past the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Lobos!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they can't make the connection on third down. The Aztecs will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Off the play fake on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Westbrook. Tripped up for the tackle.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Lobos will call on their punt team. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've They've run it well. They've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll run it to the right side. Breaks into the open. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Might as well give it to him again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the roster,